Hello Total War Gamers, my name is Deacon. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, a special welcome, or if you're a new subscriber, if you're not yet subscribed, you're welcome to. And we're playing Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer 2.1. Sorry, I've played so much 1.2. So we're playing the faction of Dorwinion, which is sieging our town at Lest, and I really hate fighting battles without generals. Nerve is on his way. He's going to be there next turn, so we're going to wait for him. And Fourth Win is not going to siege Mistrand right now, but it's going to defeat this army before they make trouble at Gdrot. So there we go.
An honorable, glorious victory.
No,
we shall engage.
That's a tremendous misclick. We are losing money right now, most likely because we are being besieged at Gdrot, because with that money we would make a positive income, but right now we just don't. So it is as it is. We are moving to find the Rhun. All that has been done in our previous episode. We have some units that we can move into the vicinity here, so let's put them right there. Should they decide to attack, we have a reinforcement unit of Pawn Guard. I will play defensive battles without captains, but offensive ones, it just feels like it's inappropriate. So let's see how we fare. We are in quite a messy position. Not really. I think they've spent their turn and they didn't attack us, which is to their detriment, as we shall see. They have 4 tiny armies. I don't know if any of our generals has night fighting ability. He does. However, I much prefer to have my units combined into a single army. Nor do I know if we... Say I was to move this army here and then attack him there. Do you have night fighting capacity? That's a good question. He does as well. Alright then, here's what we'll do. We'll position this army over here. Right there.
Yes.
And collect them. Oops. They're right away full. Whilst we have more good stuff coming up. I can't take this guy out. Is that what I meant to do? Not really, no. So let's... and he's got... yeah, that's cavalry. But, yeah, okay. Vineyard Bowmen into the Dorwinion Mountains. Cavalry can join this force. But can we? If we merge these two together, yep, then we can actually push up Thorn Guard or one more cav. What to pick? This is Thorn Bladesmen, only a very tiny bunch of them. There you go. So we don't need to make a choice. So Thorn Guard and cavalry, and now we will attack.
Yes, my lord.
The upper unit here. Oh.
We have triumph.
Okay.
As you command.
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
Wasn't counting on that to happen, as things often go. See, we are making a positive income now. It's just not as high as I would like. We've got
ships ready.
Ships ready. I want the general out there. Thala ranges.
Ships ready.
You come here, you reduce taxes there, you bring this guy aboard. and then drop him off over here so he can move in there. There you
Yes,
go.
my lord.
Look at
I
this.
will not waste words on you.
These guys are recruiting like mad. It's just madness. And I have no money
Lord,
for
my lord.
watchtowers even, so...
My lord.
Poor. Tom. So our forces are spread a little thin. We've got this bunch and this one
Yes, my
army
lord.
that is more or less full now. One full army, period. And they have got all these bunch. This bunch here. What's this? Captain. They're all captains. So their faction leaders are still in there. I might actually go try and siege it on the next turn. Anyway, we were trying to get a map info exchange, which is demanding. Without map info balance.
That was
Okay.
that was uneventful.
Without question.
Do we have mutual military access with Dale? Maybe, and maybe not. 4 turns for new cav. Lorien. We're looking for Rhun.
Yes, my lord.
Come here,
As you
please.
wish.
Yep.
Yes. Without question. Yes. Without question.
Everybody has done his or her movement. What's in here? Oh, 2 units of privateer X-Men and then 1 privateer cav, which is quite a force to be reckoned with. A lot of armor piercing that is going to hurt them. Maybe not so very much. Balcot Spearmen. Some other Dragon Guard. They are all mediocre units. These warriors not so very much, but they can cause quite a lot of havoc amongst our troops.
Ships ready.
Can they go under the bridge? No. Oh. Well, they are sieging Gedrat.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
What do we have in there? I'm tempted to go and siege
Your orders, my lord.
I will not waste words on you.
Cornish Raiders up for here with Dorwinion men-at-arms. I have no clue as to how well they will do, but 4 units against their 5.
I will not waste words on you.
I would
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
I would risk it. They're sieging with Tyrion Tower.
Your orders, my lord.
I need something drastic, really.
My lord. By your command. As you wish.
Huh. Okay. This is what I'll do.
Marching to war. Beginning the siege.
Yes, my lord.
Where
I
are
will
we?
not waste
Come
words
on,
Your
Norway.
orders, my lord. Yes, my
Huh?
lord. Your orders, my lord.
This is odd.
Yes, my lord.
They're stuck now just because I pulled out a single army. They
Your orders, my
had
lord.
their unit movement freed
We
up.
shall engage. Glory, honor, victory. I will not waste words on you.
Your orders, my lord.
As you command, glory, honor, victory! We shall engage.
Totally don't want to fight all of them. But who knows? We are gonna fight them regardless with our night fighting ability. And their Outlaw Dragon Riders being the general.
Muster your courage, men!
Naturally, the siege of Mistrand cannot be a success. I was kind of hoping to siege them and then force them to send a relief force, winning over Mistrand in a defensive battle. But it's not going to happen. Regardless, we will attack them and kill them. They have some cavalry, so let's line up our infantry, except for the Avari units and the Thorn Bladesmen and our general. That is our infantry body. Now, those guys are not going to skirmish, but instead they will be here. Our cavalry is going to be on the right flank. There you go. These two will be the second line of archers. We're going to have some bladesmen to our right flank. These guys will be at the rear to do some counter-charging when necessary. We will have them on our left flank over here. Then we've got Thorn Guard. They're going to be reinforcing them. One unit of Thorn Crossbowmen. Hey, I've taken something out of the front rank. Must be these guys. So obviously they're not going to be there. You are in here. My crossbows. Where are you? One of them is going to be here in the trees. They can be hidden and they will not be on fire that well. You can skirmish, which is awesome, and you cannot. Then you go first, you go skirmish. And there we go. Oh, they're not on fire that well. Wow. Carnage Hunters are a missile troop. I don't know why they suddenly decide to move away from us, but I'll make them change their minds. Okay, let's take a little look at their charge here. Then we're being counter-charged, so I'm going to pull away from them if they want to respond at all, that is. There goes one horse. Okay. Oh dear. There's a lot more than a single horse. In any case, they're going to come towards our line now. Oh boy. Meet the mounted Thorn Crossbowmen of... Okay, just push through the ranks. I must say, these guys take quite some time just... Shoot them as well.
battle is very much in our favor.
Okay, let's
Victory will
go
be ours.
encircle them. How about you run into combat now? We've got a special ability, so let's use it. Okay, now we no longer need to use our elite units. You shoot them up, and so shall you. You shoot them instead. Now, crossbows. Hello. Where's my crossbows? Here. Can you go? They're coming back. So, keep shooting at them. Shoot them again. Crossbows. Fire at them. No, not the carnage. There you go. You throw. Into our not so strong.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands.
Okay, we're cutting them down. Let's charge them with our dragon riders then.
They have lost half their men.
And they're already wavering, so let's attack a wee bit more with them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
They're broken now.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and hunt them down.
There you go. Into them. And okay, I'm gonna switch one unit to the Dragon Guard and speed things up a little. Hello. No! Friendly fire. Just stop.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
Healing 11 pawn riders. Oh, cool. Fortunately, because I was really regretting the number of losses on that unit. But anyway, I doubt we can still move until Mistrand. So we'll just proceed with our killings. All these lousy, bloody misclicks. Oh, no, that wasn't really a misclick. I had a misclick in the previous round. There were a couple of times though that we had an army out in the open that I was totally expecting to be attacked, and they didn't. Okay.
Honorable,
yes.
Glorious victory.
Okay, here you go.
Yes, my lord.
To battle.
Yes, I will attempt another night attack. However, I'm going to... what do they have? Stuff. Clansmen, hunters, clansmen. I don't know why that is. You give them an order to do a night battle and they just switch to something else. It is a great opportunity though, let's see it that way. I wanted to defend, fight them all in a defensive battle over Mistrand, but we're gonna just have to cut them to pieces piecemeal and deal with them that way in this very forested area, regretfully. Anyway, they have no cavalry this time, so I'm gonna go skirmish with them like this, and then our main line of infantry is going to be right behind that, over here, we will have one unit of a general and then some Avari archers behind that. Crossbowmen on the far flank. And where's my... there you go. Mounted crossbowmen cavalry. Avari warriors will be only a gap stopper if we really need them. And then my Ravanian, there you are. Hey! They can now skirmish. Aha! The mod that I made myself doesn't allow them to skirmish. So you need to manually manage them basically. There you go.
Weapons ready, elves.
Don't go leave us again. Yeah, there they go. Okay, I'm just gonna push up with my elves here with their superior range and provoke them into attacking us, and I'm gonna try and stay clear from their range. These forest battles. Oh, really? Okay. Let's screw him over with our cavalry. And there you go. We're not being fired upon yet. Are you serious? They're moving away again? You just skirmish and you cannot skirmish. How far away from them are we? Far enough. Okay, they're obviously coming our way, and they are firing at us, so I'm gonna pull out this guy.
Keep your wits sharp.
Avari shadows. Well, I'll have to be careful with them. As I mentioned, I'm not planning on going over to the elven side, so...
Stay on guard. We must defend these lands.
I want to keep these guys alive.
They won't see us.
They have served their purpose in this fight
We must defend these
to
lands.
provoke them into attacking us. That will be all. The rest we're just gonna chew up. And these guys are basically here now just to mop up any routing units and make sure they don't appear again. And that should really be all. No need to run. Just take your time.
Keep your wits sharp.
You're done. And so are you. Just shoot them. Oh really? Weren't you skirmishing? Yes, you were. So, skirmish doesn't fully work the way we intend to. Are you mad? Come on, this way. We have crossbowmen, so we're gonna come here and shoot them up.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They're broken. Stop skirmishing. All of you just stop skirmishing. The fire arrows, are they effective at all? I don't know. They are killing our body shadows here, which is annoying.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Boy. They have broken.
General flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Don't shoot at will. Here we go. Round them all up. Oh, come on, don't shoot. More you, come on. I wish there were a counter that said just how many units are still left alive. Okay, just shoot at will. Whatever. I can't see, but shoot the remaining survivors. As long as we don't suffer friendly fire, I'm all for it. Okay, so where is their general? Can't see anything, that's the thing. Forest, bloody forest. Oh, there. One guy left.
Be awed by the
Okay.
victory we have won.
So 2 armies down and 2 to go. And both our generals got night fighting. So for the future that is going to be an interesting thing. I wonder, we have 2 more generals up north and the Atala ranges. I should check and see who else has night fighting. And you could argue it's an AI failure to keep these guys all separate. I mean, it would have been so easy for them to just merge them all together, and now we're just cutting them up. Alright, I'm back, and we're going in.
Muster your courage, men.
What am I
We
back from?
march into battle.
From a crash issue. Coming back to the campaign map after winning this battle in the first go. And I've since gone to the Discord group of Divide and Conquer, and thanks to the fine help of the guys there, I think I have the issues solved now. And we'll just see.
Units, await my orders.
So let's pull our guys back a little. Go with a screen of Spearmen, and the Vale warriors are going to be in the rear. These guys are going to be on the right flank, and then our Torn Bladesmen will cover the left. These 2 guys can be right here at the front. And can we go wide? Yes, we can. Wide is loose formation, and you can't spread out because you're up against the map's edge. Now our cavalry is going to be on the right flank, running down routers. General and my Thorn Guard. And Thorn Guard. There we go. Now, hopefully we'll be able to open fire on them, and yes we can. They may or may not decide to come against us. We'll have to see. Let's speed things up a little. Yeah, after 2 volleys they decide to run towards us, and these guys, I really want them to survive. So we're going to be able to retrain them if indeed we are going to side with the humans, or at least take their choice for men. Now we're giving them some significant volleys here. It should really... Hey! Where is my... You run up. Anything at the front is basically just there to soak up the damage. I don't expect that our main engagement, our battle lines, are going to suffer too many casualties, because we've got a good number of archers in here. I do suppose you are doing... Yep, there you go. Oh. There you go. I'm gonna charge them. And I'm gonna put these guys into the main line as well as these. Here we go. Now let's draw up our cavalry lines in the rear here.
The land of my people fall into enemy hands!
The light of Elbereth. What do we have here still that we might shoot at?
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Come on, crossbows. Cut them down.
Abandons his men.
Here we go. And I'm gonna try and make them all run. Get them off the field of battle.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's
So
time
we're
to
gonna
press
run
the
them
attack.
down. And you guys go into these, and cavalry over here. There's that little last remnant of the units. You guys run into these, and you run over here just to stop shooting. Now, what the heck is going on here? Why are they losing so many units? I think because they've just been hit by some of our own men. Yep. Come on, cavalry. How many are in there? Just 2. Which is like nothing, basically. And you stop firing at will. That's the enemy general. And no. Just... There we go.
Elven warriors.
Elven warriors. Okay, once these are down, I'm gonna let the last 2 units run away. So yeah, we exit battle.
This is a clear victory.
There's only 2 survivors. And then I'm gonna have to make a little cut there just because dinner's ready. And collect all these bits and pieces, glue them together into an episode. So yeah, sometimes I do have to work with snippets and fragments. And it's scary to see the game loading this long, because this is exactly the point where the game crashed before.
No. Glory,
Alright,
honor,
okay.
victory.
Yes.
So
my
I'm
lord.
making another save game here, and continue later. Alright now, We've had dinner.
I will
I've
not
had
waste
dinner.
words on you.
And some tribesmen are a lot of Dragon Guard that I'd really like to kill.
I will not
And
waste
this
words on you.
is more clansmen and tribesmen and hunters that I'd also like to kill. So let's first go save this game and
Your orders.
attack this bunch.
To battle.
Here we go.
We attack.
We're gonna clear the map of runic armies and see how we fare.
Units, await my orders.
Protect these lands.
We've got a nice custom battle map model for Norway here, which I think is awesome. And once again we will deploy our archers in the front. Thorn Guard, 2 of them
Elves,
are going
over
to
here.
be at the flanks, but first we'll deploy our spares, like in here.
Elves, over here.
2 units of these. I mean 2 of these.
This is the
And let's get these guys out here in front.
This is the way.
Provoke them to attack us. Cavalry on the right flank. 1 unit of Thorn Guard to the left and 1 to the right. Vice versa, in fact. Some Thorn Blazemen. And Ravanian Hunters. I don't want them to skirmish in this instance. Now, our general, in fact, Nur is commanding, and I think we're done. So let's push up our cavalry. Oh no!
We must defend these lands. Keep your wits sharp. Be quick. We must defend these lands. Remove them.
Remove them.
Keep your wits sharp. Be quick. Protect these lands.
I hope after a couple of volleys they will actually come run towards us. Let's speed this up just a little bit.
Be quick. We meet them. Let your bows sing. Be quick.
Run!
Be quick. Weapons ready. Be quick.
More candy sentinels.
Let your bows sing. Be quick. Be quick.
Oh dear.
Keep your wits sharp. Close in on them. We must defend these lands. Cast them back into the earth.
Here they come.
Run!
Let your bows sing.
Now we're gonna have to withdraw these guys in the direction of our main line. Which doesn't really need to.
Protect these lands. Be quick. Weapons ready. Be quick.
Okay, let's bring our crossbowmen a little closer and deploy the cavalry in the rear, so that when they do start breaking and fleeing, we can actually
Be quick.
destroy them.
Archers! With great speed!
Now so far so good. I don't think we've lost a single man. But oh, alright. Here's my boy telling me he wants to take a shower with me. Uh-huh.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. The enemy general, behold how our
And we're gonna
foe
continue
runs.
this battle
It's time to press the attack.
and run them all down. Oh. This is going to be awesome. And now let's prevent friendly fire here. This I don't understand. Oh, this is again friendly fire. I'm too slow. Oh, because these guys are still firing.
Stand and fight, men!
That's what you get when your kid moves onto your lap and then moves right off again. Having the game at increased speeds. That won't help. Hold your fire. Oh. Or just move out of the way. Here they go. Last volley and bang. Bang, you're dead. You were supposed to be dead a long time ago. No? I'm just gonna finish this battle.
This is a clear
We've lost
victory.
34, which isn't much. And we've done away with another tiny stack there. Tiny little army. Oh yeah, I'm a gaming dad, so I have a wife and 3 children, and from time to time that does become a little bit hectic. And yes, I will execute you. There you go. And that leaves us with 1 army
Honorable, glorious
to deal with, which I will do in
Yes, my lord.
another battle. I think I'm just gonna attack those guys. But I'm making a little cut here again. Right then, let's go into Dumra and break the siege
Shall
here.
engage.
Oh,
Glory,
that was
honor,
that.
victory.
Your orders, my lord.
To battle.
We're
As you
not
command. As you command.
going in yet, I suppose. The general being Belkov tribesmen, spearmen, Carnage raiders, crossbowmen, and hunters.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
And with both these armies close to each other, we should be safe. With these 5 tiny armies defeated in a single turn, we should also be relatively safer. And then hopefully next turn we will be able to... okay. We're going to be reinforced, so let's just await our reinforcements. Let's get the Athala Rangers in the back here. Skirmish, fire at will. I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry about that. That went fast. You don't skirmish. And let's start the battle. Our reinforcement army is coming on to the map right here. And they seem to be moving towards us, which is interesting. Which means I'm gonna redeploy a little bit to my rear and left. So you stay there, screen for us. And here we are again with our Avari warriors. And we shall be over here with them. Thorn. And Valley Shadows. Then we bring cavalry this time, which is awesome. Thorn Bladesman. There you go. Ravanian. They're static now. Not moving anymore. Hello army, oh there you are. It's always such a pain. They have cavalry. So we will have to watch out for that. And the high ground obviously is over here. They are parked on this side. So well, not everything has come onto the map. We're missing a couple of units of Vineyard Bowmen. Anyway, let's redeploy our lines. And the two of you be here. Dorwinion retainers, men-at-arms. Thorn crossbowmen, come here. Thorn riders, be guarding our right flank. Thorn bladesmen, why aren't you moving? Oh, you've just come here, haven't you? Part of their army is hidden now, maybe because we are moving away from them. I don't know. Not like you guys here. And you come here. Gonna speed things up a little. Maybe rest them a bit. They are warmed up. Alright, I'm forgetting a bunch. Athala Ranges. You move up here. He's actually in command of this army. Interesting. And now I'm gonna move the entire army up here. Can we? Okay, well that is a start. Where's that? No. Something with these cavalrymen is making our life a bit difficult here. What if I deselect the cavalry, group up the army again? That should do it. Here then. Don't group up then, just come here. Warmed up, fresh, warmed up, winded. Ravanian hunters, fresh. Alright, you are group 2 and group 1 is now missing. Officially. These forest battle maps are so chaotic and hectic, it's just no fun anymore. And all that we want is just to rout them all, capture them all. So even if they go running, I kind of want to arrest them, grab them by the pony. You are on fire at will, are you not? So are you, but you're not, so let's change that. And I'll bring these archers forward. Where are you? See if they can actually reach the enemy and provoke them into attacking us, but I guess not. Do skirmish though. And you cannot skirmish. If you're hearing noise in the background, that is in fact correct, because we have a printer in our Wi-Fi network and my wife is issuing orders to it. She commands the printer, the print machine. Have they just given us the high ground? Move back? It appears so. They're all the way back now. So we can move ahead. Yeah. They are out of the forest now. That is odd. They're just gonna... Oh, they're retreating away from us. Now they're pushing up. Now they're pulling back. Weird. Weird bunch. Okay. Now they're parked again. Let's move up with our cavalry. There you go. Oh boy, they just keep withdrawing. This way. Oh. Oh no. What am I doing? I'm withdrawing, but only because I screwed up my movement orders for some reason. They're retreating again. Okay, so now I will deploy forward. And oh, here they are. Okay, bows, crossbows. I think this is actually... Oh no, Thunder's Raiders. Here come the javelins. Shooting down 55 of them. Let's push up our cavalry to the flanks. And let's push up with our crossbows. It's kind of hard to see what happens here. All this archer fire, and these guys are just standing here like, oh, we'll take it. It's because of the trees, really. And they're hurting our shadows, which is not allowed. I guess they didn't get the memo. And here come the Convish Raiders.
We're under attack!
Incredulous. Okay, we're at speed 1, aren't we? Hold on. Okay. You come into these guys. Into them. Into these. Oh, they are broken now. You're spearmen, so to the Balcott tribesmen. You into them. Stop skirmishing. I think everything that is not...
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
What are you after? I told you not to skirmish anymore. Yet you are here.
Abandons his... The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Okay, you move up, you move up. And all of you move up as well. Okay, forget about the raiders. They're gonna get away. Levies! Oh. Missiles. Stop fighting at will. So this army should disintegrate. I have confidence. Oh, there you go. A bunch of them is getting away.
Never again! For the land of my people fall into enemy hands! For the land of my people fall into enemy
Awed by
hands!
the victory we have won here
So
today.
28 of them is getting away, and only a few are healing up. But it'll be fine. Well then, that does away with their siege and their army. So they have one army around Winterion sieging it, and they're welcome to. And there's this tiny little army down south of Gadrot, which I think is just 2 depleted units, or 2 units at the most. That shouldn't pose any trouble to us at all. Execute them. There we go. So now we have money again. We have money.
We shall continue tomorrow.
And you can go in there. Can you retrain anything? Ha! Yes, we can. And we're still losing money. That is
I will
odd.
not waste words on you.
These guys may get screwed over though.
Your
I had
orders, my lord.
totally different plans. That much is clear. But it is as it is. It'll just have to go this way. Now, our agent work.
Yes, my
Our
lord.
spy. Let's try and
Approaching quietly.
keep an eye on these guys.
Approaching
As
quietly.
long as these
Tomorrow's
regions
journey.
are rebel
Your
controlled.
orders, my lord.
There you go.
Yes.
I was gonna
This
want
tower will keep vigil over the lands.
watchtowers.
My lord.
I mean, as long as nor the Vale, the Shadow of Mirkwood, nor Rhun are in here, these lands are pretty much safe. At least safe enough. And their first opportunity
Yes, my lord.
for invading us, come again, is only if they go all the way through there, or they should have a navy, which I haven't seen yet.
Ships ready.
So for now, I guess we are right. Now for a map
My
info
lord.
exchange that nobody seems willing to give us. No military access.
It's good to see you.
Like this then. Free map info.
There's naught in this for us.
Alright, alright. I'm gonna continue to try anyway, and we were headed
Yes,
over
my
to
lord.
Rhun,
Yes, without question.
if I can find them.
As you wish.
Well, do we have anything in queue? Not training anything, so we can barely sustain the army that we have. We can't really sustain them. They're too expensive.
Your orders, my lord.
We have ways to reduce our upkeep, of course, by putting
My lord.
Yes,
armies,
my lord.
units.
Your will, my lord.
We could
Your
put
orders,
these
my lord.
4 up against
I will
these
not waste words on
3,
you.
but am I really
Yes, my
willing
lord.
to
Orders.
go through all that? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna hit
Your
the end
orders,
turn.
my lord.
Yes, of course you are trying to break that siege. I'm just gonna
We should retreat.
retreat, and they're
Yes,
gonna
my
leave us
lord.
alone.
Breaking off the siege.
That is silly. It's just plain old silly. No options ever. Oh look, Kingdom of Rhun. Yeah, I'm on. Oh, there you are.
My lord. Yes. What is it you
How
wish
about
to
trade
discuss?
rights
You hold us at
and an alliance with some extra map info for you, and they go for it.
This seems quite reasonable.
All right.
Good day to you.
Who's Dale again? Every campaign that I've played so far has
Your will, my
resulted
Ships
in
ready. Yes, sir.
Dale being the
Full sail.
first target of invasion.
Your will, my
Each and every time.
Set sail.
I will not waste words on you.
And we have money again.
Yes, my
and we
lord.
cannot siege them again. So we're gonna have to eliminate these 2 armies and lay siege to them. These guys
My lord.
say what? Where's your army?
Approaching quietly.
You would think that perhaps...
Approaching
Nope.
quietly.
Okay.
Tomorrow's journey
All
planned
right.
out.
Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this installment of the series. If so, then please do leave a like. Consider subscribing if you're into Divide & Conquer 2.1. And I want to thank you sincerely once again for coming here.
Tomorrow's your orders.
And hopefully we
Yes.
will see each
This
other
tower will
next
keep
time.
vigil over the lands.